Hello everyone, welcome back to my Diablo 3 playthrough. This is gonna be episode 4 on my wizard build, playing from the start. I did record about half an hour ago and I just found out that it wasn't recording at all. So I had to restart the quest, which I have done. So yeah, you will need you will see me speak again to the stranger in order to activate the quest. We were on our way to Wortham, as there was mention of the last sword piece that it might be there. So let's go check it out. Let's go talk to him first.
We were only a step ahead of Magda, but now we have the second sword piece.
I remember a glow streaking towards a fishing village.
That must be Wortham.
Ah, brilliant, dear Leah. Have the ferryman take you there.
Alright, sounds like a good plan. Now, before I do that, I will, of course, check again for the diary, because it might now be just... No, it did activate it last time, so that's good. Hey, G4s, welcome back, dude! Yeah, well, as I just explained, I did record about half an hour ago, and then I found out it wasn't recording at all, so I must say that something did happen, so I will explain it right now, before I continue to word them. My game was invaded by a nemesis. Basically what happens is, if a creature manages to kill you, there is a slight chance that a portal will open and the creature that killed you will teleport out of your game. When that happens, it will turn into a nemesis. From that point on, it can invade your friends on your friends list, who also play Diablo 3. And when it does, you will hear a sort of a horn sound, and by the time you hear it for the third time, the nemesis enters, and he will have a certain amount of minions with him. The first minion obviously is of course the one that he killed. So the one that got killed and their nemesis came into my game was a guy called Mr. Maniac. So I could see his character being like a shade kind of thing running around as well. And the more shades or the more minions the nemesis has, the more stronger it becomes. Every time when it manages to kill off one of his friends, or even if I would have been defeated, I would kind of attribute to its strength, and so my character would be running around him as well when he invades either one of his friends or one of mine, and it will just continue to do that until somebody actually manages to beat the nemesis. Fortunately enough, I did manage to beat it. So that would give a rewards to Mr. Maniac, who was his first kill, and also to me for slaying it.
Exciting as the time Uncle Deckard and I spent the summer in Bramwell.
Yeah.
People are quite boring there.
Yeah. I know that. I was just trying to explain something. All right, Leah, shut up. Thank you. Anyway, fortunately I did slay it, so I got a legendary item, and I got one for my friend, which I could send through the mail. Which I did, but like I said, unfortunately it did not record it, so it should happen more than once. I mean, you know, you will see it happen a couple of times. Yeah, it is. He says it sounds mental. It is. It's really frightening too, because if you're in a party, like for instance, if you and I were playing this together, and he manages to kill one of us, he will leave. He will be done and invade somebody else's game. So he will have another victim added to his minion kind of stash, whatever you want to call it. So I would not get a chance to still kill him. if he would have killed you, or vice versa, if he would have killed me, you would not still get a chance to kill him. You would have to wait until he returns to your game. It's weird, I know, but that's how it works. It's awesome. And of course, I should mention also, this does not, I repeat, this does not happen on hardcore. Thank God. Alright, on to Wortham.
I need to take the ferry to Wortham.
I will take you, but beware. Smoke rises from the village.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
They're destroying the town. Get out while you can! By all that is holy, the town is burning.
Wow, what happened here?
When the Church of the Zakarum sent me here, I assumed that my village would be simple and untroubled. To be honest, I was relieved. Corruption has struck down many a greater man than I, and such a quiet place would have been my salvation.
Death to those who defy it.
Yeah, unfortunately that also means that I've now taken up the second book. So you would not hear the first part of this message, which he will say that one of the fishermen caught something in his net, and that looked like a hilt of a sword, and they brought it to the chapel. So that kind of gives you a clue where to find the third.
To their deaths. Magda is near.
Where you could find the third sword piece. So. Oh well. On with it.
My family's hiding in the chapel with the rest of the townsfolk. We must get to them.
Alright,
Don't
let's do
run
it.
off! You'll get yourself killed!
Also, as you will notice, my
You cannot keep the sword from me!
This is bad.
My servants will burn this town to ashes!
as I was gonna say, as you will notice, my disintegrates beam is now actually consisting of 2 beams. It's because I leveled up and I did get a rune
There's something coming.
for it, which I inserted. I'll show you in a minute.
The adversary is before us.
There we go. Yeah, so I did get the convergence, increases the width of the beam, allowing it to hit more enemies. And disintegrates, damage turns into fire. So that's just what happened. That's not that you really missed much. I mean, at this stage, I kind of realized that it wasn't recording, so that's fine.
I seek a sword hilt that fell from the sky. It glows with a powerful magic. Do you know of it?
We found it days ago. I wish we'd never brought it here. Come, I left Virgil to guard it. We will be glad to be rid of it.
I'm going back to Tristram to check on Uncle Deckard.
Alright, bye-bye. But yeah, it's obviously the fight with the Nemesis took a little bit longer. That's why it's, well, I said half an hour. May have been 20 minutes, I don't know. But then I realized it wasn't recording, so.
Damn, it's not here.
While you were on your hero's errand here, I captured all 3 sword pieces and your friends.
I should have known. I must get back to Kane's house.
Yeah, let's do that right away. That doesn't sound very good, does it?
It's your choice, Kane. Either use your Herodric arts to repair the sword, or your dear Leah dies a horrible death.
All this pain, this destruction. What is the sword to you?
To me, nothing. To my master, Belial, everything. Your rage is overwhelming, girl. You win this round, but if the sword cannot be mine, I'll claim the one it's bound to. In the end, the blade shall be mine.
Uncle, you can't die.
Nothing can stop that now. But there is one last thing I must do. The sword must be made whole. Just as I suspected, the sword is of the high heavens. The stranger is an angel. Heed the journal. The truth lies within.
Uncle Deckard!
Wow. Even though I've seen it like hundreds of times probably, it still gets to me. It's because, you know, Cain is really one of the iconic characters from the entire series. Wow.
If only I could control this power, I could have saved him.
Do not blame yourself. Magda is the one who must pay for Cain's death.
Magda and her master Belial. The journal speaks of an angel falling from the heavens as the shadow rises from the abyss. The stranger is the key to all of this.
I don't know if he's an angel or a man, but the sword will restore his memory.
When my power erupted, I saw into Magda's mind for an instant. She's fled to the highlands. You can reach them through the caves above Wortham. You have to know, she'll be waiting for you.
She can set all the traps she wants. It won't save her from me.
Okay, somebody else just joined on my Twitch and started to try and post a link. So Nightbot took care of that. Thank you very much, Nightbot. But yeah, that's kind of a sad story now. Cain is gone.
This damned power I have. Uncle Deckard said it came from my mother. He tried to teach me how to control it using his Herodric training, but it never really helped. He never gave up on me, though. He was a great man.
All right, but let's see what the scoundrel has to say right now.
How did you learn to fight?
My brother taught me when we were younger. He thought the crossbow was the best weapon for me since it would give me time to run away if I botched things too badly.
Where is he now?
Oh, he's still in Kingsport. I expect he'll be there a good long time.
Okay,
if
let's
there's treasure
see.
to be had, then I'm in.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. Let's see what the Templar says.
Tell me more about your order. Why did they make you forget your past?
Our initiation blinds us to our sinful pasts, so that we might clearly see the future and prepare for the final battle.
I have read of a number of ways to make someone lose their memory. How does your order do it?
I was chained to a wall and beaten. By the third day I was mad from pain and hunger. That is when the whipping began. I was told I relived all of my transgressions. Everything that brought me tainted joy. The whip took away that joy. Then the sin, leaving me pure.
That's... Oh, I'm sorry, but they treated you like an animal. Worse than an animal.
Don't you understand? The Templar Order is trying to protect humanity from extinction. What is my pain against that goal?
Well, yeah, I have some thoughts on that, but probably shouldn't be saying it right here, right? Okay, let's bring him again.
Never end.
But yeah, that was kinda heavy, even for a Templar. I mean, who deserves that kind of punishment, right?
Uncle Deckard is gone forever. I remember the wonderful times we had together. Always off on another crazy quest. What will I do without him? He believed the stranger was an angel, but he is only a man. I always knew they were just stories. Uncle Decker died for those stories.
So now she really still seems to be very naive, even though the truth seems to be so near, and she still doesn't see it. Alright, let's go back to Wortham and find those caves. Alright, so I would like to say welcome to you who've just joined my channel here on Twitch. This is Diablo 3, playing from the ground up with a new wizard without a save game to start from. So this is going to be struggling to get to level 70 and all that.
It's a matter of honor now. We must not hesitate.
To reach level 70, to finish the story and all that. So, and I'm also playing on the hardest difficulty available at the moment, which is expert. So yeah, welcome to my channel. I also play State of Decay, and there will be more games coming up.
Oh, I'm so good, I astound myself.
And also, I'm seriously looking forward to do a full series on Fallout 4 as it comes out. So, should you be interested in that, you can follow me here on Twitch, or you can also try and find me on YouTube, which is youtube.com/MechDutch, and subscribe to my channel there and keep up to date. You can also see previous recordings of this game and State of Decay as well, and like I said, other games will be coming as well. So yeah, stay tuned. It's a fun channel, especially when I start to blow up cars and you shoot people in the face and all that kind of stupid things that I do when I play games. So yeah, you'll have a laugh. For sure, that's for sure.
My queen sings to me. Her music echoes from beyond.
And GeForce now says that he might download this game for PC. Like I said, I don't know if you can do the maneuverable things like roll out of the way and stuff like that. I'm not sure if the PC version started supporting that, so you might want to have to check that out. Otherwise, you know, it's just point and click with your mouse. And your inventory system will not look like this one with the dial. You will just have a box with squares, so to speak, and you can fill those up with the items as well. I'm sure if you would just, you know, look on YouTube and search on Diablo 3 PC version, I'm sure you will find lots of players who played on PC that way. You can check out how the inventory screen works, and even check out if they can do the maneuverability moves. Who knows? Yeah, like I said, I am not sure if the PC version supports a controller. You would have to do some research on that. I'll try and do the same for you. If I find anything out, I'll let you know, of course. All right, let's get to it.
The air hangs heavy with the scent of terror. This does not bode well.
Now I sure hope that the people that are watching are not arachnophobic. Yeah, no problem, GeForce, no problem. You were my very first follower, so yeah, that kind of gives us a little bit of a bond. At least it does to me. So yeah, I'll try and see if I can find out if that would be supported or not. It's the least I can do, right?
spider caught.
Wow. That was a treasure goblin. Alright. There we go. That was a little bit of a meager drop, but oh well. Better that than nothing, right? Now he says, yeah man, we are bros. Yeah, I kind of feel like that. I mean, it does kind of, you know, bring a bond with your first follower or viewer. It's weird, maybe to some people, but yeah, I think it's a good thing though.
I'm unstoppable.
And like I said, it always brings a smile to my face when I see you return to my channel. As of course with all my other followers as well, you know, who are participating in the chat regularly, like Andy and something Chen. I still don't know how to pronounce it really correctly.
A worthy opponent.
But yeah, whenever they come back into the chat, you know, it just brings a smile to my face. And makes me realize that you guys really, really love what I'm doing and love to watch me do it. So, yeah, that gives me a very nice boost. One of my friends, he plays this on the PS3 right now. He will get a PS4 next month.
I used to be one of them, ordinary, untouched, until her voice came to me. Then I knew how I must serve. I must kill the one who threatens my mistress and the dark power that created her. I have been chosen.
But every time when we start rifting, which is something I'll explain later on, it's not even available yet. I need to finish the game first in order to go to adventure mode where you can start rifting. But yeah, this level comes up very, very, very often. And my friend really hates this level for some reason. He thinks it's such a maze. You can't find the right way right away. He always walks into dead ends and all. But you know, that's just part of the fun, right? At least that's how I see it anyway. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you do get to where you need to go straight away. But yeah, most of the times it's just one of the last corridors that you're gonna take is where you're gonna need to be. So he really hates it because it's actually a fairly large, fairly large dungeon. So yeah, he hates that. And he will have to do it all over again when he gets his PS4 version. Really looking forward to that though. Oh, we get some champions coming up. Here we go. Actually found a very good Vehement Locks. I need to check it out. What is that? Oh, that's pretty good. Let's check the rest real quick. Yeah, I'll take it. Strength and Vitality. No, I'm not really interested in that. Let's see, we get some more skills. Actually, that's good. Yeah, the rest is okay, I suppose. Alright, I'd like to welcome more viewers to my channel. Thank you for finding and watching. If you like what I'm doing right now, make sure you follow me. There's also more games coming up. I'm really looking forward to do a full series on Fallout 4. And right now I'm also doing State of Decay, and there are some other games coming as well. So if you'd like to stay up to date and see some some really funny stuff going on, like me, blowing up cars and shooting people in the face and all that kind of silly things, you know, make sure you follow me and you'll have a laugh, that's for sure. I know I am. So yeah, and like I said, I'm really looking forward to Fallout 4. I pre-ordered the Pip-Boy edition, and I'll do a unboxing before I start playing. I'll record that as well and upload it to my YouTube as well, so people can watch it whenever they want.
I'm so
Need
good,
more
I
arcane
astound
power.
myself.
And of course, since I'm from the Netherlands, my English is sometimes not really correct, so to speak. So some funny shit comes out of my mouth sometimes, so that should also be very funny to watch and to listen to, I assume anyway.
Your grave awaits.
Yeah, I might think I need to get up here. Yeah. Alright, so what I want to do I actually want to finish the rest of this dungeon? Because it is fairly large. I think for this one I'll pass.
My mistress has accepted me. Come close and feel her loving embrace.
Oh, that's a silly guy from the
I want
entrance.
to meet your mistress.
Nope. I guess we don't have a choice though. Oh, and I also tend to forget what I was saying, which just happened right now, so my regular viewers know exactly what that is like. Alright, let's go to the chamber of Queen Aradia, or whatever.
Please, help me. It's horrible. She sucks the innards from her victims. Oh, no. No, it's too late. I hear her. The Spider Queen is coming.
Spider Queen?
And if you guys are watching this on Twitch, if you have any questions, you know, feel free to put them in the chat. I'll participate with anyone who has any questions or just wants to say something. Oh, we got an amulet. Okay, cool. Let's check it out. Definitely. Let's see. I think I'll just give him this one. Yeah, that one can go. No, you're not interested. Neither am I. It's two-handed. Like I said, I don't really like two-handers. That much anyway. 9% movement speed. Yep. Good. And yeah, I think I'll have to take that one up. Fill it up with some topazes as I can. Sounds good. Alright, let's see if we can free her with this pool of venom. Here we go.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we please leave this horrible place?
And if you're watching this on YouTube and you still have any questions, make sure to post them in the comment section below and I'll answer them as soon as I get a chance to.
It was terrible being stuck in there like that. Thank the gods you came along. What are you doing out here?
I seek a man taken by the Coven.
The Coven? I saw them dragging someone into Leoric's manor house. Perhaps it was the man you seek. You might have a small bit of trouble reaching there, though. I'm not proud of this, but I stole the staff of a powerful Khazra shaman. The Khazra went mad and chased me to the caves. You can find the staff in my cart in the highlands. If you take it to the Khazra barricade, perhaps they will let you pass.
Well, let's surely hope so, because otherwise they'll be coming back for you.
These lands once belonged to the crown.
Yep, gold. Always take every gold piece with you, right? You really gotta love these small little demons.
Though New Tristram and the fields surrounding it have been resettled over the years, the highlands remain empty save for the crumbling ruins of Leoric's old outposts. The king built more than one watchtower in his paranoia, but now they cannot even ward away goatmen and wild beasts. A tragedy, really.
Once again, like I said, this is the Cave of the Moon Clan level 1. If you see caves with a level 1 explicitly set in the title, you will know there's a level 2 if it's not story related. And you will most definitely always find a resplendent chest, so let's go check it out. And I hear a treasure goblin. There you go. There we go. You gotta love these little guys. Always dropping some good stuff for you. Well, not always. Actually, it's less than likely instead of more than likely. But yeah, sometimes they can drop some really cool stuff.
The adversary is before us.
A new legendary, alright. If you would ever lose a legendary, if you've missed it somehow, if you walk back and you cannot see it in the screen, you will notice on the minimap, you will see this yellow star. That means you've one that you can still pick up. And like I said, like you can see right now, I picked it up and the star is gone. So
lies behind these trials, but I do not yet know it.
It is destiny. Let us keep moving.
So sometimes it would happen that one of your followers kills off an enemy outside of your screen, and they would still drop a legendary. This way, the minimap will let you know that there's still a little item that you should pick up within a certain range. Of course, I mean, if it happens on one side of the map and you leave it laying there, and you're on the other side of the map, of course, it wouldn't show anymore. But yeah, for a short distance it works. Not sure at what range it will stop telling you, but Alright, let's go check it out. What did we get? Gold wrap. Ha! On gold pickup, gain armor for 5 seconds equal to the amount picked up. Yeah, definitely. That will really come in handy. Let's see, do you want this? Nope. Yeah, that's it. Alright. And yeah, I should say also, it's a kind of shame that Expert is the highest difficulty level available right now. Because right now I'm really overpowered. And I want to change it, but it still won't let me. It's kind of weird. Of course, if I've played through the entire campaign and would start a new character, of course the higher difficulty levels will be available. Let's check this one out real quick. Yep. Okay.
Long I have labored to master the dark arts. Now I finally reap the rewards. For Magda has acknowledged me. She promised me a special task that will bring endless glory to the Great One. I can hardly rest until she reveals it on the morrow. Goatman. All of my labors were for a bunch of rotten, stinking goatmen. Magda claims that they will become our most valuable allies, and that the task is one that she can entrust to no one but me. But I know my place. I am most bruisingly humbled.
I love this one. I am most bruisingly humbled. Alright, so we found this resplendent chest. Let's see. Oh my god. This is awesome.
Unstoppable.
Oh, another treasure goblin. Somewhere in this cave. Yep, here he is. Alright. Let's try and keep him cornered. There he goes.
I become more powerful.
And level 29. Alright. Forked lightning. Well, I've already got my chain lightning, and that's the skill that I wanted to have, so I'm not gonna change the rune. Let's quickly look in the last tunnel. That looks actually like a very good chainmail as well. Yeah, I think I'll just switch it out. I'm not even gonna bother putting the gems in right now. Not that I really have the gems for it anyway at the moment. That will change though when I get to act number 2. There's more to find, and you can actually start upgrading your gems as well, but I'll explain along as it happens. 135 life per second. On the other end, 16 experience per kill is still good as well, so yeah, I'll just leave it for now. Never mind. This one does have a new explosive blast. Actually, I need to check when am I gonna unlock my last power. Level 30. Okay. Right now I'm 29, so yeah, it's only gonna be temporary, but let's see. Do I? No, I'll leave it on this one. It will change with the next level anyway, but should I need it, I'd rather have it do more damage. Alright. So let's see if we can find this Khazra staff somewhere. Cat hack the disemboweled. Okay. There we go. Now I have never ever found him. Oh, there's another trigger goblin. Hold on. I'll have to kill that one first.
You dare attack me?
Where is he? Is he up there? Oh, I hear him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. All right. There you go. But yeah, I've never found him, but there's this merchant you can find up here. Yeah, there are other places as well. But this one I know out of the top of my head. On the level right after this one, there's this character called Dane Bright, and he supposedly sells all the legendary blueprints for your blacksmith. But I've never been able to find him. I've seen some YouTube footage though, so I know he's here.
If only they could see me now.
But yeah, I've never really found him. Alright, let's see. But yeah, you can use Google, and it will give you the names of all the locations where he might spawn. Now the problem with this guy is he will not show up on your minimap, and it's very easy to miss him because his name will not be above his character unless you're really near to him. So it's very easy to miss. Yeah, so I'm hoping that, you know, since I just started on Twitch, it would be nice if I could just show it off, right? But yeah, I've never managed to find him. I'm not even sure if it's story bound or on adventure mode, or both. I mean, it could happen in both campaign and what was I gonna say? Campaign and adventure mode. So I don't know. But it would be nice, you know, to find him. Not that I would have all the money required to buy everything from him. Now let's see how it develops. But yeah, should you be interested in what Dane Bright is all about and what he sells and all, just, you know, you can Google it.
I could get any better.
And we are level 30, so that means that I can switch this out to Archon. Or Archon, I'm not sure. Level 30, so that also means I can put in my third passive. But that's Audacity, which is this one. No, actually it is this one. But that won't unlock until I'm level 66. So for now I will use Astral Presence. It increases my maximum arcane power by 20, and arcane power also regenerates 2.5 points per second faster as well. So that will do until I'm actually level 66 just fine. So I won't ever have to change on that either. Let's see what I needed. Disintegrate. I need Chaos Nexus. That's over here. That doesn't even unlock until like 48. So what will I do? No, I think I'll leave it over here. Hey, Gameware Nuke, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to my channel again. Glad to have you join us. That's Sparkflint. Sparkflint is actually what I need on my build. So that skill is completely done right now. Yep. All right. He's asking me if I've uploaded any State of Decay lately. Well, the last upload was 2 days ago, as I explained yesterday. I had a very busy evening, actually even the afternoon, as I had visitors over. It was kind of a small party, but you know, it was not worth it to record anything after that, because by the time they left I was so tired. So I did do a little bit of base maintenance on State of Decay, but it was not really worth to record it. I'm still preparing to move ahead to Breakdown Level 2, so all I'm doing right now is just do all the boring stuff off camera, right? Like crafting all the stuff that I'm gonna need, all the snacks and all the ammo and all that. But I'll definitely do it sometime this week, hopefully, or at least before the weekend. At least that's what I'm hoping for, to be able to move. But then again, tomorrow I'm not gonna be home. I'm gonna be staying at a friend's house, and I will definitely spend the night there as well. And I probably won't be home until like late on Wednesday. So the first recording that I should do would be on Thursday. And of course, if I've recorded, I'll also upload it to YouTube right away after recording. But like I said, I'm not sure if that's going to be State of Decay right away or if that's going to be Diablo. So you gotta try and hang on.
In the kingdom of Khezistan, I heard rumors of Zakarum warriors called Crusaders. While the natives were most reticent, I was able to deduce that this order was founded 200 years ago, just as Rakis took his army of paladins west. But these Crusaders went east on a very different mission.
But yeah, I'll see on Thursday or Friday. I probably will at least give an update. But I won't be broadcasting it until I'm actually ready to move to level 2. That way I can also show everybody what to do and prepare for when you're actually moving levels. And I've also wondered something when you're at Snyder's. Once you're ready to move, you tell your people to go to the RV, and I'm kind of curious where the RV is actually stationed, because if you stay at Savini's, it's right across the road, right? And you can actually see the survivors get on board. And with all the other safe houses, as far as I know, it's just, you know, it's right around the corner or across the road. And with Snyder's, I'm really curious as to where they run off to, because I've tried following them and I always ran out of stamina or whatever. So I'm kind of wanting to try and catch that also on my next recording. So yeah, bear with me. I'll get to it as soon as I'm ready, of course. Let's see. I've pretty much done everything, right? Yep. Just this corner over here. Alright, so once we're past this Kasra gate, I'm really, excuse me, I'm really looking forward to see if I can find this Dane Bright character. Sorry, dude, I didn't want to let you finish there. It's always fairly busy over here. Maybe not really prepared for this. If you don't have the gear or whatever, or you've just never played it before, this is an easy spot to get killed with all the traps set up and all the ambushes. But yeah, with this gear that I've got on right now, with the skills that I have, it's a piece of cake. Like I said, it's a shame I can't put it on Master right now for the difficulty level. So here we are in the Northern Highlands. Let's see if we can find Dane Bright. It would be so awesome for my very first recording on Diablo 3 to actually find him also. Which like I said, I've never found him before. I just know there is some footage on YouTube or even on other sites as well, where people show where you can actually find him and all that. But yeah, don't expect me to find him though. It's a very, very rare occasion that you can find him. And like I said, he doesn't only spawn here. There's some other places that he has been sighted. But I don't know them by heart. I know it's somewhere in here, but it's also somewhere in Act 2 on the Delgar Oasis, I think. So, like I said, I'm not sure, and I don't expect to find him, but it would be cool if I would.
The local Khazra tribes have become a serious threat. They attack caravans and are moving into areas where they haven't been seen before. We need you to take care of this problem for us. We'll pay 25 gold pieces for every Khazra head you bring back.
Doesn't look like it, does it? No, I'm afraid it's not gonna happen. This is one of the easiest levels to try to find him, because this is very, very small, especially compared to the Dalgur Oasis in Act 2. That one is a very large level.
We must reclaim them before it happens again.
Yeah, that was the entire level. I haven't found him. You see, this is only like a, I don't know, a very small portion. So once you get through the gates, I'll try, because I don't have a mouse to show you, but once you find this Wrigley Road, it's just all the way up here to the stairs, and this entire area covers it. But yeah, no Dame Bright, unfortunately. Like I said, I don't even know if it's only
Mistress, it is my pleasure to report that I have broken the prisoners from Wortham. Words have flowed from their mouths like blood from a wound. Our summoners can retrieve the weapon at your command, and the enemy shall be none the wiser.
But yeah, like I said, I'm not even sure if it's in both campaign and adventure mode, or only one of them.
I'm carrying too much.
Oh, I'm already full. Okay.
I need to go back.
Let's go back to town real quick. I didn't realize I was already full. Alright, let's see. Is there anything he wants to carry? Is this anything even worth it? Intelligence, so I should probably save this for my sorceress. Alright, let's see. Wand, that's even better, I suppose. Yep. Yeah, let's get rid of those. Nah. No. Not even for my other followers. Okay. Oh, this one looks good. Yeah, that looks very nice. And as you can also see in the well, actually I should show it right here. He's actually carrying a skull now instead of a book. It's just a small detail, but I like it. It's really, really nice to see. Just a small detail. But yeah, I'll keep that ring for now. Alright. Let's destroy this all. Repair this. And I'm gonna put all the stuff in here. Oh, actually I did have 2 topazes. Oh well. And That ring should go in here as well. Alright, let's continue.
I need arcane power.
Welcome to my channel, guys. You just tuned in. This is Diablo 3, building a wizard up from the ground without a previous save game, so no paragon to distribute and no extra gold to start with and all that. So let's see how this works out. And also playing other games as well, playing State of Decay at the moment, also uploading everything that I've broadcast here to YouTube, so if you're interested in that or see previous episodes of my Diablo playthrough, you can find it on my YouTube at youtube.com/MechDutch. And other games are following as well. I'm really looking forward to Fallout 4. You can expect a full series on that as soon as it comes out. And I will also do a unboxing, as I have pre-ordered the Pip-Boy edition, so really looking forward to that. And showing you that what it's like. Yep, figured there was some gold left there. I love gold. If you ever find any spare gold, you think, well, it's not worth it to keep around, feel free to donate. I'll give you my post address, you can just mail it to me. I love it. I'm just kidding, of course, but you know. But yeah, this is a fun channel, especially when I'm playing State of Decay. You can see all kinds of mishaps going on. You can see me launch a car, flip it over for no apparent reason, shoot somebody in the face, blow up grenades from real close. Yeah, all kinds of dumb, stupid, noobish things that I can do when I'm playing. So you might want to check it out. It's fun to watch, believe me. It's hilarious, even when it happens when I'm playing it. I mean, I'll just laugh. Goblin. There we go. And already level 32, so that's good. Yep, I kind of figured. I left a little spot in the middle. I want to check it out. You know, there could be anything, like a chest or whatever, and you know, you never know when you're gonna find a legendary item or a gem. Like this enemy just carried a flawless emerald. So yeah, I think it's always worth it, except for the Arachnid Cave. That one is just too large. So if you've already found where you need to go, it would be just pointless for a recording. I mean, obviously if I played privately or by myself, yeah, I will definitely check it out. I mean, I don't care if I'm gonna be boring doing it myself, right? But yeah, it would be boring for you to watch, I suppose. So that's the only exception, as far as I'm willing to go. But other than that, yeah, I'll definitely find every nook and cranny. Discover every little detail from every level. So yeah, that's how I play it. Okay, Leoric's Manor, let's go in.
How does that feel?
You gotta love the comments this wizard makes, right? I mean, how does that feel? I mean, come on. What do you think it feels like? Shooting arcane with fire, burning whatever? Freezing them at the same time with your armor? I mean, how do you expect it would feel, right? Yeah, I love it. I am hoping, but it doesn't look like it. Nope. As I was explaining about the Staff of Herding, inside this fireplace you can often find one of the ingredients. It's called Leoric's Shinbone. I'm not sure, they might have nerfed it a bit. You probably don't need all the ingredients. So I'll have to check it out, what it takes to build it right now. So if I need Shinbone, I will definitely come back here.
There is a new piece to the game. A girl named Leah. My spies tell me she is the child of the witch Adria, who is hiding in the deserts of Chaldeum. Bring this news to the Master at once.
But yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out, and if I need the Shinbone, I'll definitely farm for it. There's one in Act 3 that is really a pain to get, but I'll explain it as I get there, of
He's
course.
unstoppable! No mortal could slaughter our brethren! He is here!
I believe it is time to kill more cultists.
Delay him while I prepare his demise in the depths below.
Sorry, Magda, they're already dispatched. Hehe, no delay.
They did horrible things to us.
They have paid for what they did to you. But there was another prisoner, a man in rags.
Yes, the man with the golden eyes. I saw Magda take him into Leoric's old torture chambers below us.
I will kill Magda for what she's done.
Alright, let's check real quick. Alright, nothing really interesting. Oh well. No gold. Bummer. Alright.
There's no disguises here.
Halls of Agony. Sounds painful. Actually thought I could destroy that. Oh well. Okay, so these, if I can still show it, yeah, they got fast and vortex, so these are already upgraded champions.
We have done it.
And they used to have...
I am convinced that some malevolent being is attempting to wrest control of my thoughts away from me. Voices direct me to horrendous acts, and there are times when I seem unable to control my body. Lazarus knows. This is certain. He looks at me strangely when he thinks me otherwise disposed.
But yeah, before the first patch ever came out, and I think after just a few patches they started to change it, but it was like the champions and everything, the most abilities that they could have was 4, but that proved to be a little bit of a problem for some players, as they would encounter very, very difficult combinations to combat. And they've also taken out a few abilities as well, because there was one that was called, what was it called? Invincible minions or something, and that would mean that you would have to destroy the host or the elite at first, and before you could even start killing off the minions. It was really ridiculous. And if you would encounter them with that ability and 3 others like Arcane Enchanted, Vortex and Plagued, for instance, yeah, that was really, really nasty to encounter. And I'm not gonna walk back to pick up that white item anymore. I'll be doing good money-wise, so, or with the construction materials, so I'll probably not need it anymore. So I'll just leave the whites for now. But yeah, that was really nasty. So they brought it back to 3, and they took out a couple of the abilities the champions and elites could have. But also some new ones came as well. But yeah, if you're really interested in finding a list, you should really check it out on Blizzard's website. On one of the forums, there's a whole list of all the abilities they had from the very first start of the game. Should you be interested in that? But yeah, I don't really know at the top of my head. This is actually the correct way, so let's continue this way first. But yeah, it's more manageable now, so.
Bring him to me that I may rend the flesh from his bones.
Though my counsel begs me to reconsider, I will continue with the executions of those I find guilty of plotting against the kingdom. Perhaps they fear my eye will fall on them and discover their heinous, treasonous plans as well. Lazarus is the only one I can still trust.
Now there's a little bit of a background story here, that if you're not familiar with the first Diablo games, or at least the very first one, Lazarus is actually the one that made it possible for Diablo to possess the poor old king. And so the king is not aware that he should actually be careful hanging around Lazarus instead of all the other people that he thinks are traitors, which also includes his poor old wife. But yeah, more on that as it develops, of course. But just, you know, if you're not familiar with it, just thought I'd mention it. Alright, let's go to the next level. Yeah, this way. Well, I might as well just pick it up now. But yeah, if you were at the Halls of Agony level 1, as soon as you see these hideous contraptions, you know you're in the right corridor. That's the entrance to level 2. Oh, I want that gold. Ouch. I should have waited, I guess. But then again, you know, I can take it. found some pretty good gear, so I'll be fine. But yeah, on hardcore you really want to be careful, because if you don't have the right gear, it could be a one-hit kill, so that means you've done all this work for nothing. Your character would be gone. Correct. Well, yeah. I really shouldn't be picking up all the grayed out and white items anymore, but it's such a habit.
I heard tales about the fall of King Leoric when I was young, but seeing it with my own eyes, it is another thing entirely. Always wanted to find some of these.
My knowledge increases.
Now, shielding is a new one as well. At least for my playthrough. I mean, it's been one of the very first that they've had. But yeah, that means that sometimes, like the one here, they've got a greenish bulb kind of thing around them, and that means that at that moment they're impervious to any damage, be it arcane or fire or whatever. So yeah, you will really need to wait until that disperses again, so you can then finally damage them again. And knockback, well, that is obvious what it does, right? I mean, it knocks you back. Not really hard, and sometimes quite a distance as well, so. Which could, of course, come in handy if you were being pulled in with a vortex onto a plagued field. And you wouldn't be able to get out because of the jailer type, and one of them knocks you out of the jail, out of the green, just, you know, into a safe area. So sometimes it could be a good thing. So knockback is not per se a bad ability to walk into, so just saying. Alright. Okay, so we're already into the right direction. What I want to do is actually just explore everything in here as well. This shouldn't be too big of a level anyway, so. Never mind. Just leave it. Alright. So we're very close to ending Act 1. And since I'm gonna be recording The Walking Dead anyway, I'm not in a hurry to finish this up in about 7 minutes, because at 10 PM local time here in Amsterdam, they will start broadcasting the premiere episode of season 6, and I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this, and I'm taping it, so I will watch it later when I go to bed or whatever. one more corner I should check. I can't talk. I should check. Oh, G4 says he's already seen it. Well, okay, that's obvious because you're from the UK, so it's probably aired an hour early. But yeah, don't say anything. Don't spoil it for me, because I'm really looking forward to it. To be surprised. I mean, I remember the end of. Wow, I'm stuck behind a beast. Wow, that was kind of weird. But yeah, I still remember the end of season 5. So I'm really curious how that develops. All right, let's go to one more far corner of this level, and then I'm outie. We go to the next one. But yeah, I'm gonna finish Act 1 first before I stop recording, so. He says I won't spoil it, bro. All I will say it's weird. Yeah, okay. I'll just have to let it surprise me. But yeah, it usually is when you start a new season.
Didn't see that.
It sometimes doesn't even start where you left off, right? I mean, they just tell you something happened, and later on during the season you will find out what had happened. So it's kind of something that they sometimes do in other series as well. So yeah, I'm not surprised if they would do that here as well. So we'll see. I'll have to really check it out. As you notice, and sometimes I still pick up white items, but like I said, it's really a habit, actually.
I have finally rid myself of the dark influence seeking to subdue me. And now I see things as they truly are. This conspiracy among the insolent townsfolk to weaken me by stealing Albrecht away will not stand. Perhaps the heads of their women and children on pikes will bring them clarity.
Alright, so as you can hear, Lazarus is really doing, I'll just take it with me anyway, is really doing a number on the king. The king is now really distrustful of all the townsfolk, and he's actually willing to execute most of them, or maybe even all of them, because he thinks they are the traitors. So it's a real sad story.
Help me! I'm trapped! In here! In the Iron Maiden!
A stranger in need is a stranger in need. There we go, 23 items. Now look at the speed. I forgot those. But look at the speed I'm going at right now. I mean, the more objects you break, the faster you can be for a little while. Ouch.
If only they could see me now.
And of course the speed boost is already gone again, but
13th day of Lunarsad, 1263 Yano Kyrgyzstani. The jailers burned runes into my flesh. They say all the torture and dark magic will turn us into demonic slaves for King Leoric. What foolish lies. 17th day of Lunarsad. Oh, pain is terrible. I can't think. I'm so hungry. 20th day of Lunarsad. Master, I hunger. Master, feed me.
Huh. Okay, that didn't sound to go all that well for that prisoner.
God bless you. I was certain I was gonna die in there. I heard rumors of vast treasure to be found down here. A damn fool that I am, I believed them. Don't know why I thought it might be inside an Iron Maiden.
All I could think of while I was trapped in that horrible darkness was that no one would ever know what had happened to me.
A glorious development.
Yeah, that would be really foolish to look for treasure inside an Iron Maiden. I mean, I would never, ever, even dare to stick one of my fingers in there, right? Well, I might be, I don't know, but just saying. You know, you shouldn't be looking for treasure in stuff like that. That's just weird. Island's Passage. Alright, let's really go over a few of my well, I already checked for that, didn't I? This one is new. Crystallize, play melee attack. Yep, I'll take that. Let's see, this is... Nope, I'm not gonna take it. Are you interested in this? Yes, you are. Alright. This can go. This Hydra damage. I don't use Hydras, otherwise it would have been good. Nope. I'll have to destroy that as well. Actually, do you want it? No, you don't want it either. Got a ring. That means I don't even want it. Ooh. Yep, I'll take it. Also, I should mention, like this spiked links. I put 2 yellow gems in it, and when you destroy your gear at the blacksmith, you will get the gems back that were in there. So you don't need to worry. For those of you that have played only Diablo 2 and not 3 yet, this is the one of the special inventory items. This is already for my enchantress. I keep calling her sorceress, but it is an enchantress. So she can use this as well. This is going into this slot over here. It's just a unique item that they can use. You will not be able to use it yourself. More on that as a developer. But yeah, you could find gems and rune stones, I believe, that you could insert in your gear, but they would just be melted in there. You would never be able to retrieve those. So you would really have to be careful if you wanted to put a low level gem in it, or wanted to wait until you have the best gem possible before you would insert it into your items. And then if you found another item that was even better than the one you were previously using, you would still need to level up a new gem all the way before inserting, being able to insert it into the item as well. Because, like I said, if you switched out to the other item and you would destroy the gear, you would not get your gem or your runestone back. So, but yeah, they figured in Diablo 3 that it would be better to just give you the stones back. So, the cursed hold. Hello there. Oh, this is the Queen Celia. This is the king's wife.
Starved of the sun. I no longer know what day it is. I can hear the warden, my husband, and that dog Lazarus discussing my fate. My life will be over soon, yet I fear more for my poor Albrecht's future in the wake of his father's madness. If only Aiden were here.
Okay, let's see what she has to say.
I am Asilla, once queen to our beloved Leoric. My servants and I were consumed by his madness. Now I give you my blessing, champion, to release my people from their eternal torment.
Okay. Now there's a little bit of a challenge here as well. You will need to rescue 6 prisoners. If you do it within a certain time limit, I think it's only a few minutes, I guess. Not really sure. But if you would find them all within the time limit, you will finish the challenge, and it will also unlock something again for your banner. GeForce is asking if this game has a multiplayer to it. Yes, it is. You can play it with up to 3 other people. And yeah, that should really make it fun. I mean, I'll show you. I can invite 3 other people. So, you know, actually what I should do, because right now it says friends only, which means that if you're a friend on my Xbox, you can actually get in my game without me having to ask me. I can put it to invite only, but I'll just set it to local only. That means it's only going to be single player. But yeah, you can change that anytime you want. Yeah, you can play it with up to 3 buddies. And of course, if you all use different characters, you can actually supplement each other with certain skills.
Your grave awaits.
So if you would be walking around with a Crusader with a healing aura, that should heal other people as they get wounded and stuff. So yeah, it's really nice. I think your monk does. I don't know, I've never really played with the Crusader, so I think it was the monk. But yeah, I'm most confident with the wizard and a bit with the barbarian. I've tried Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter seems to be a really nice class. But the build that I was shown by a friend of mine was actually just too weird for me to control it and to play it really well. So I ended up dying with it more than he did anyway. So, and I mean by far, you know, by a whole lot. I mean, I would die like maybe 8 times within 10 minutes or something, and he would just, you know, play around and not get killed ever. So that wasn't really my kind of character. And I must say also that the Witch Doctor, I used him from the very beginning because he is the closest to the Necromancer class.
Did you?
As I should say that when I play Diablo 2, I always choose the Necromancer just because, I don't know, there's something about it that I really like. And yeah, the Witch Doctor comes closest to the Necromancer. But not quite, so you should be aware of that. He plays a little bit different, and I don't know, he's still fun to play with, but he's also a difficult class without the right skills and the right equipment. He's easily a character that... Can I just please get out of here? Thank you very much. Thank you. But yeah, he's a class that you can easily get yourself disliking because of, you know, not getting the things that you want to work. There's so many types that you can build him. You can make him a minion overwhelming kind of guy. You could make him an area damaging type of guy. So it all depends on what build you really like, and if you can find the right gear for him to supplement it. Like I said, this wizard, when I have all the skills and none of the gear yet, this wizard can really hold to himself. So he doesn't really need the gear. But once he does have the gear, yeah, he's gonna be so awesome. He's, well, you'll see. You'll see what I mean. But yeah, that's the danger of the witch doctor. You can have the right skills, but not find the right gear, and until you do, it's gonna be hard to control him, or you would have to, you know, switch builds or whatever. And yeah, so most people don't like to play with the witch doctor, and I can understand that. Like I said, yeah, the same goes for the demon hunter, I guess. Because even with the right skills and all, I couldn't handle it, so I should probably have used a different build, but... oh well. Oh, I was actually shooting that last prisoner. Actually, it's not the last one. There's one more. Ah, here. Oh, they're both here. Okay, cool.
I am free.
35.
Freedom, after so long.
Thank you, champion. My servants are now free, but the curse over this place remains. Seek the warden at the dungeon center and end his evil forever.
Of course, when I've completed it, I can jump by a champion pack. Oh well. Alright, so we need to go to the center of the dungeon.
If only they could see me now.
Just more points.
Am I alone here? Must I do this myself? So be it. Face me, and repent your crimes.
Now, for some reason, this guy's never been hard to beat, even on higher difficulty levels. They should really have kind of changed him up a little bit. Like I said, when they did with Myra, or Mira, I think you pronounce it, the guy that the blacksmith, his wife, when she turns into that zombie woman, kind of whatever. I mean, you know, she was not too bad, but she didn't use the poison thing, and that can really damage you. So they really made her a lot more difficult, and they never changed up this guy. So that's kind of sad to see. But oh well, who knows? They might still change it.
My lord, the prisoner is ready, as you requested.
Thank you, Lazarus. Your loyalty is invaluable in the midst of all these traitors. And you, my dear, my own wife and queen, conspiring against our kingdom.
My love, I swear, I have never betrayed you.
Lies, until the very end.
A grim end to a noble woman. I am proud to have played my part in Leoric's fall.
Yep. As I said, Lazarus is really got a hold on the king at this stage. I mean, he even killed his own wife because he thought she was a traitor. It's a real grim story.
The time of my lord's true awakening is at hand. That fool Leoric was only able to resist him because he did not yet possess his full power. With the queen dispatched as a traitor, I may now devote myself fully to preparing the boy for the presence of my master.
Now, of course, he is referring to Diablo. The boy Albrecht, he is the vessel for Diablo's first appearance. And that is, of course, King Leoric's son. So, just a little bit more detail so you could understand. Halls of Agony level 3. We're almost done with Act 1.
If only they could see me now.
I mean, you can say all you want, but all these little stories about all the people's backgrounds and stuff, I mean, and it's really thought of really well. I mean, everything fits together. Even when you read the novels.
I don't like the look of that.
Yeah, they're really great reading material. Like I said to Andy a couple of days ago when he suggested a certain author that I should read his books. I'm not that much of a reader, but Diablo really got to me, and I really gave that a chance. And it took me a while to read all of them though, because like I said, I'm not really a reader. But yeah, if you are, you should really definitely check out these novels as well. They give such a great side stories to the entire universe of Diablo. It's creepy, actually. It's really creepy. And the fun thing is, certain characters that they mention in the novels, they will come back here in this game as well. They will be mentioned, or you will even meet one of them. Like Zale, he's a necromancer. You will actually meet him on one of the side quests if you're lucky enough to spawn it. Because not all the quests are there every time you play it, so. But yeah, it's really nice. So good that once you've read the novels and you play this game and then you find this character, you're like, hey, I know you. I've read about you. So yeah, it's awesome what they did. I mean, really.
I can't
really
carry
cool.
anymore.
Oh, and I should really stop picking up all the white stuff anymore. Let's go back to
I am
town.
returning to town.
Yeah, let's just pick up the blues and up, and not pick up any grays and whites anymore. It's ridiculous. It just clogs my inventory. You're not gonna use it anyway. And I would only need it for building stuff. Let's get rid of it all. I think I'll actually wear that. Nah. Do I still have? Yes, I do. Equipped armor. And equipped armor. Mortal wand. I should actually put a different type of gem in there. I don't have a ruby with me. I'll have to check that later. But yeah, let's get rid of... Oh, hold on. I almost pressed the wrong button there. Yeah, I'm still with the wrong buttons. It still happens. But yeah, I don't want to destroy this mirror thing yet. My enchantress will use it. So let's get a ruby out. One is enough. The ruby in my weapon. Because it says in your weapon it will do +9 damage. So let's do that, and you will see that right now my damage per second, my DPS is 1176, and when I put the ruby in, it's 1377. So it's always good to have. And at a certain stage, you will want to put a green gem in it, because it will give you a certain amount of percentage critical hit damage, and that will actually surpass the damage that the ruby can give you. I don't know how it's really calculated and when it really starts to surpass it. So I'll just wait until I'm level 70 and I get a level 70 weapon, and then I insert the green weapon, the green gem in it. If I have enough money, I will take out the gem, just to show you what happens when I put a red one in and when I put a green one in. And gives you the a view of the damage difference it will make. So yeah, I'm not really good with these numbers. I mean, I'm pretty good at math, but I haven't really been able to figure out the exact math behind this, I suppose you could say. So yeah, there you go. Let's really check real quick. Did I get anything? I think, yep, force weapon. That's the one I needed, right? Yep. That means that this one is also done now for my build. I don't have anything for Archon yet. And yeah, I should empty up my inventory. There we go. All right, let's not pick up all the other stuff. Let's really quickly check and see if there was anything in Leah's room again. Nope, there wasn't. Let's go back here so we can actually just spawn where we need to be. But yeah, let's try and leave all the white stuff for now. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. For all the new viewers that just joined on my Twitch.
They could see me now.
I'm playing Diablo and I'm also playing State of Decay at the moment. You can watch those at YouTube. YouTube.com/MechDutch if you were interested in watching those. Also coming up, of course, Fallout 4 as it comes out next month. I will stream that as well. And you can expect a full series for that one as well. So if you'd like to stay tuned, make sure you follow me here and subscribe on my YouTube channel. And I would appreciate all the likes and everything. And if you have any questions, if you're here on Twitch watching this live, feel free to put your questions in the chat. I'll answer them as they come along. Or otherwise, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can still leave your questions in the comment section below and I'll answer them as soon as I can. So I hope you're gonna enjoy your stay at my channel. And
if only this dark place had been
yeah, you'll have fun.
Along with its ruler.
Alright, here we go. This is the final boss for Act 1. The Chamber of Suffering.
Leah must be back in Tristram, crying over the old man's corpse. She'll soon have another one to cry over. Yours. Meet the butcher.
Fresh meat.
Meet your death.
Zombie flesh good, human flesh better. Fresh meat.
There we go.
developments.
And we also got a legendary wand. Really looking forward to it. Now I found a gift as well, so I'm gonna send this to my buddy. And he will receive it through his mailing system in Diablo 3. Let's see, yeah, I kind of figured you would want to have this weapon. I'm really looking forward to this one. The Black Hand Key. It doesn't seem to have any special properties, but it will definitely increase my damage, so... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's gonna be for my Enchantress. Yeah, it should be fine.
A good choice.
Oh, and I actually got something for my Archon, so let's put it on. We got the combustion. An explosion erupts around you when you transform, dealing 3,680% weapon damage as fire to all enemies within 15 yards. Now that is a big boom, right? And Arcane abilities deal fire damage instead of arcane. I haven't really showed this skill yet because it's like I said, the cooldown is 120 seconds. I'm gonna explain a little bit more about this build. Archon is one of the skills that I'm gonna be using a lot more once the build is finally done, because it will reduce the cooldown to, well, practically just seconds, if I can find the correct gear for it, of course. So I can keep this one going, and then I will use my primary and secondary attacks only as backup for when the cooldown of Archon is going. That's how the build really works. Of course, that will take a while before I get to it, but that's a bit more of an explanation to what I'm building, and all the other things that you know, do ice damage and lightning damage and all that. That will come in handy as well. But like I said, that will be revealed when we get to it. What's going on down here? Oh, isn't that the stranger? Yes, it is.
I am dying.
Take your sword, Angel.
My sword. I remember now. I was an archangel of the high heavens. I was the embodiment of justice. I am Tyrael. You have restored my mind, friend. And now, I remember the warning I came to deliver. Belial and Asmodan, the last lords of hell, are unleashing a tide of darkness that will drown this world. Already, Belial's shadow has fallen upon Chaldean.
Belial. I look forward to killing a Lord of Hell. Should be an interesting battle.
We must move quickly. Let us return to Tristram and make ready.
So he's actually the Archangel Tyrael. Now I must explain a little bit about the angels. There are 7 angels in total. I'm not going to name them all, but Tyrael is the one that, because the angels started to vote amongst themselves if humanity should be destroyed, because they started to be a threat towards the entire existence, I guess. So the votes were 3-3, and Tyrael was the one that, you know, had to vote last, and he really played a big role, as also explained in the novels as well. But he is the one that voted against the destruction of the race called the Nephilim. That's a term you've already heard here. I should explain that a little bit as well. The Nephilim are basically just humans, but they're the offspring between a demon and an angel. Some of the angels and some of the demons, they really grew tired of the entire war, and so they sought refuge, and they created this planet called Sanctuary, this world, and they started to live together in peace. And they started to have, you know, little babies and all that, and those are called the Nephilim. And the Nephilim are beings that have a internal power, and that power, if nourished correctly, you can really master it and either accomplish wonderful things, or you know, just kind of be, you know, destructive and all that. And that's why the angels have decided, once they found Sanctuary, decided over the fate what they should do with Sanctuary, should they destroy it or not. And Tyrael kind of prevented that, and now he has come to Sanctuary, so he's kind of gave up his place in the high heavens, to come and warn us, because of, you know, something greater is coming this way. Anyway, that was just a bit of the backstory, so let's go back to it. Of course, let's talk to these guys first.
I can tell by the look in your eye that you're not going to leave it alone. You want to hear what happened to my father?
I must admit I'm curious.
Right, well, my father tried to dispel the rumors about my grandfather. No one would listen. Then one night, a week later, crazed refugees from Tristram came for revenge. I remember my father screaming for us to get out, and nasty laughter. A lot of it. Just before justice shoved me out the window, I saw my father crawling up the stairs at me, with 2 daggers in his back and a 3rd whipping round his throat.
You've known such tragedy in your life, my friend.
You move on. What else is there?
Well, that's kind of harsh. Alright, scoundrel.
How did you become a thief?
Well, that's a long and terrible story that you wouldn't want to hear.
You found something you liked and couldn't afford?
Basically.
Maybe you should be more reasonable in the future.
Oh, there was nothing reasonable about her.
Oh, so he's talking about a woman now. Okay, interesting.
Do you ever doubt your choices?
Often, but I make them anyway.
Things never seem to turn out like I hope they will.
You must be bold and move forward.
Try living in the slums before you lecture me.
I have, when I was a child. Perhaps you are right.
Okay, let's switch out.
I knew you'd need my help.
The Templar, what do you have to say?
In the Ishari Sanctum, certain books were considered forbidden. No one was permitted to lay eyes on them.
That is wise. Knowledge can indeed corrupt.
No, you're wrong. One of those books held the prophecy that brought me here. Your order binds you in rules and calls you a sinner. What if you were to recover your memories and find no sin in your past at all?
I cannot lie. That has occurred to me. But if it were true, it would ruin everything I fight for. Everything.
It is good to
fight
with you again.
Now, just to make sure, no, Leah doesn't have to say anything anymore.
Time grows short, my friends. Even now, Belial's influence is spreading through Chaldean.
But how will we find him?
We won't have to. Magda and her coven will lead us straight to him.
I'm not going anywhere until Uncle Deckard's been laid to rest.
Yes, Cain deserves to be honored before we hunt down his killers.
I have called for a caravan to guide us to the east. Speak to the caravan master when you are ready to go. We will see to Cain as we depart.
Sounds like a good plan. Tyrael seems to have some more material.
Who are Belial and Asmodan?
Belial is the Lord of Lies. He desires power before all other things, and his 1,000 schemes are designed toward this end. His brother, Asmodan,
reigns over the other half of hell as the Lord of Sin. I sense his influence in this world, but I do not yet know where he will strike.
Perhaps when I kill Belial, Azmodan will show himself.
They are more rivals than allies in these days, but I pray that you are right.
My wizard is really some kind of ego tripper, right? You gotta love him. Alright, so that was it for Tyrael. Then that means we are going to move to... well, let's check Leah's diaries just one more time, just to make sure. Although I think I've read them all. Yeah, kind of figured. As we will move to Act 2, there will be a little cutscene. Well, actually, it's not really a little one, so let's watch that. And then after that, I'm gonna have to call it an episode.
My friend, shall we depart to Chaldean?
It was all just stories. My uncle saw what he wanted to see.
Deckard sacrificed much to protect this world. But his work is not over.
What would you know about sacrifice?
Tyrael, the ancient law of the high heavens strictly forbids us from interfering with the mortal world. Yet you have done so, brazenly. All I am guilty of, Imperius, is bringing justice, while you hide, cowering behind your throne. Silence! You will now answer for your transgressions. You cannot judge me. I am justice itself. We were meant for more than this. To protect the innocent. But if our precious laws bind you all to inaction, then I will no longer stand as your brother.
You chose to be one of us.
Sacrilege. Thus, I fell, willingly. Because humanity is the only hope for this world.
I never believed all your crazy tales. The work you never finished. I will finish it, Uncle. I will carry on for you.
Now that Tristram is safe, I travel to Chaldean, the great city of the East.
It has fallen before one of the last lords of hell, Belial. I mean to set the city free.
Wow. That was a pretty intense cutscene, to say the least. And unbelievable, but even though, like I said, I've seen this dozens of times, but it still brings a tear to my eye. It's so weird. That just means, you know, to me, this story goes really deep. So yeah, I'm kind of speechless. But yeah, we've seemed to arrive in Caldeum, or at least somewhere right near it. So like I said, I'm gonna end the episode right here. But yeah, stay tuned, because the start of Act 2 will be back at least on Thursday. Like I said, tomorrow and the day after I'm not going to be home, so there will be no possibility for me to record. I'm not even going to bring my Xbox with me, so... but yeah, you can watch back previous episodes. You can also check my State of Decay playthrough as well. So, this is the end of this episode, either on YouTube or live on Twitch. If you enjoyed this game and the way I've been playing it, give this video a like. Also, don't forget to follow me on twitch.tv/MechDutch and to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/MechDutch, to stay up to date on my progress for this game as well as others. If you have something to say or have any questions, leave them in the comment sections below on YouTube, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, and I hope you will be around for the next episode. Alright guys, you all have a good one. And for all my regulars as well, thank you for being with me again, talking to me and supporting me all the way you can. So yeah, this was a really good episode. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys. And of course I've screwed up again. Goodbye.